What's going on? Good morning. Hey, here's something to be aware of. Our minds are trying to help us, subconscious minds. But in a lot of ways, they're kind of screwing us over. It's just a natural process. Like, we are geared to make things easier and find better paths. So, like, when you find out that certain things cover up the pain or make you feel better or this or that, then your brain goes, try that again. And then once you try that again, then it reinforces that, hey, when I eat this or I partake in certain things or do things or any type of behavior, it starts to tell us that that is the way to make things better. The problem is eventually that leads to a habit because it's now reinforced in our minds. It starts off as trying something, and then it's like, ooh, that felt good, and then it's reinforced, and then we try it again. But then once you try it again multiple times, then it becomes a habit, which now becomes a new structure in your life. Now, that wasn't exactly consciously chose. Your body's trying to do the right thing. Your mind's trying to help you as a person feel better, get past, get over whatever it is that you're dealing with. But eventually those things there's a big difference between an intervention, which is going to stop everything for a moment and give you a chance to restructure and evaluate what's going on and reposition yourself and move on, stop the pain for a period of time. And then you've got what happens is when it starts to become a habit, it now becomes a coping, which coping is failing. It's when you keep doing something that makes you feel good, but failing to address the root issue. And then it becomes something that can become a destructive cycle because now you're not actually addressing the problem that's happening. You're just stopping short at the temporary fix that takes the pain off. So that's something to be aware of. And then really what you want to do is you want to look at what those long-term things are that can change the situation for you and actually be more beneficial. For example, having pizza or chocolate or cookies and all this great stuff that we love, it makes us feel good in the moment. And even if you're emotionally dealing with things or you're in a bad state, it can temporarily take the pain off. But then that can be okay for a couple days, but then if that starts to become a lifestyle habit of coping with those things, then you run into long-term issues that lead into things like gaining more weight, diabetes, and like being less active and inflammation and things in the body, versus if you were able to deal with what the real issue was that you're dealing with and then take that and find healthier ways eventually to cook. Because there's nothing wrong with having the pizza, the ice cream, the cookies, even the alcohol or whatever your thing is, to maybe temporarily stop the pain so you can get your mind around it. I think that can be effective. There's supplement implementation, but like that can be beneficial. But then it's when it starts to become a coping thing, that's when you've got a problem and it becomes a habit and it's not actually addressing the issue. So it causes more problems long term rather than addressing the actual root cause, building a system around that to ensure it's not happening, and then creating better habits. Like over time, you're going to be a happier person if you're going to the gym and you're getting cardio. You're not going to have the diabetes. Your mental state's going to be better. Your blood flow is going to be better. Your body composition is going to be better. All these things are going to be better by creating a longer term vision habit. Your mental health by going to the gym and walking, getting outside, rather than the food that just very temporarily fixes the problem in a period, or the alcohol or whatever it be your thing is. We've all got different things that very temporarily fixes the problem for hours or moments at a time, versus getting to a better overall state that is going to fix it for the long run. Anyways, I'm going to wrap it up right there.